Key criteria for selecting real estate investments, residences, and asset holdings in Vietnam. 1. Real estate, a dual vehicle for wealth creation and capital preservation. Over the past 3 decades, real estate has remained a cornerstone of Vietnam's economy. Despite cyclical fluctuations, it continues to prove its strength as an asset class that both appreciates in value and preserves wealth. Unlike gold or equities, property value is anchored to land, a finite and irreplaceable resource. As urban land becomes increasingly scarce, owning a strategically located property is akin to securing a safe haven asset that stands firm amid economic volatility. Therefore, whether one's objective is investment, residence, or asset preservation, property selection should always be approached with a long-term strategic perspective, rather than short-term price considerations. 3 core objectives: investment, residence, wealth preservation. Before entering the market, every buyer or investor must define their primary goal, as each purpose dictates a distinct strategy. Investment. Prioritize capital appreciation, rental yield, and liquidity. Residence. Focus on quality of life, amenities, safety, and community. Wealth preservation. Emphasize stability, legal transparency, prime location, and long-term value retention. From a professional standpoint, these 3 objectives can align if one chooses the right property in the right area. 3. Key criteria for selecting high-quality real estate. 3.1. Location. The compass of every decision. Location is more than an address. It represents the commercial strength and future potential of a property. A truly prime property may not always be in the city center, but must be located at the center of future value creation. In Vietnam, 5 essential elements define a premium location. Connectivity. Proximity to major arterial roads, metro lines, airports, or ports. Infrastructure. Developed utilities and stable urban planning. 3. Community quality. High education level, safety, and environment. 4. Commercial potential. Ease of leasing or converting for business use. 5. Limited supply. Scarcity of new projects or land availability. A property combining these elements consistently maintains its asset holding value, regardless of market volatility. 3.2. Legal clarity, the backbone of property value. Clear legal ownership is non-negotiable. No matter how appealing a property looks, unresolved legal status or unclear land use rights can erode its entire value. Professional investors always prioritize ownership certificate, pink red book, under individual or corporate name. No disputes or encumbrances. Full documentation including construction permits, completion certificates, fire safety, and business licenses for office buildings. A property with transparent legal status and transferability is always the first choice for institutional and foreign investors. 3.3. Construction, quality, and functional efficiency. From a professional perspective, a valuable building is not just visually appealing, it must be structurally sound, energy efficient, and cost-effective to maintain. Key indicators include strong foundation and compliant materials, well-ventilated design with natural light optimization, reliable M and E systems, electricity, water, elevators, HVAC, fire safety, flexible usability suitable for both residential and commercial functions, especially in dense urban areas. Multifunctionality and operational efficiency define long-term property resilience. 3.4. Financial performance and rental yield. For investors, financial performance remains the core determinant of a good property. A sound investment should ensure stable rental yield, typically 5-8% per annum or higher. Long-term lease agreements with reputable tenants. Consistent asset appreciation aligned with regional infrastructure growth. It's crucial to distinguish between speculative trading and value-based investment. Speculation follows short-term market trends, high risk, uncertain reward. Value investment focuses on sustainable profit and capital preservation over a 5-10 year horizon. 3.5. Urban planning and future development vision. A professional investor always studies the urban master plan, 10-20 years outlook, of an area before investing. Planning determines the rhythm and trajectory of property value growth. Regions with strong appreciation potential often feature Major upcoming infrastructure, metro lines, highways, flyovers. Urban renewal or land use transformation projects. Corporate or population migration toward the district. In Vietnam's fast urbanization, understanding future zoning early gives investors a decisive first mover advantage. 4. The asset preservation mindset, the art of patience. For those purchasing property primarily to preserve wealth, the key question is not how much profit can I make, but rather how resilient will this asset remain over time. A property with strong capital preservation must embody prime location with convenient access, clear and permanent ownership title, stable rental income and liquidity in resale, location within an area of steady long-term price growth. In Vietnam's major cities, Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, Da Nang, the most sought-after assets for wealth preservation include office buildings in central business districts, District 1 and 3, high-end condominiums or gated compound villas, commercial front lot properties with individual land titles. These are rare, resilient assets that retain value even during market stagnation. 5. Conclusion. Real estate investment is an investment in vision. In Vietnam, investing in real estate is not merely purchasing land or a building. It is about believing in urban transformation, economic momentum, and one's own ability to manage assets wisely. A sophisticated investor does not chase market hype, but strategically accumulates tangible assets at real value in real locations. In times of uncertainty, the winner is not the one who buys cheapest, but the one who holds the longest lasting value. Ultimately, real estate remains the most enduring measure of prosperity and legacy. Saigon Real Estate Channel. Thank you.